Yes, you're watching GTV Breakfast, 29th January 2024. My guest at the table, I'll start with the man in the white shirt. His name is Enoch Afuakwa. He's a member of the National Communication Team for the NPP. Sitting next to him in the Fugu is Wanda Madilo, who's a development analyst and a member of the communication team for the NDC. And the gentleman in green means go, 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 is Ni Obodai Wintum, Head of Public Affairs, Ghana Highways Authority. It's important that I start with him because there's been some developments over a bridge that collapsed a couple of days back, and the highways just want to tell us exactly what the situation is with that bridge. So there's been a statement from the Ghana Highways Authority, and the Minister of Roads and Highways, acting through the Ghana Highways Authority, is basically informing the general public that at approximately 2200 hours on Thursday, the 28th of January 2024, so there was a development where the new bridge at Saikope-Mepe, which connects Juapong and Adidome in the North Tongu District, collapsed after an overloaded trailer attempted to cross. The bridge will therefore need a complete replacement before it can be used again. And the authority is providing updates on reconstruction plans and timelines as soon as practicable. In the interim, motorists traveling from Adidome to Juapong and vice versa are advised to connect through Frankadua on the N2. We understand the inconvenience this may cause and assure you that our engineers and technical team are working diligently to address the situation as quickly as practicable. Your cooperation and patience are greatly cherished as we work towards ensuring your safety and the restoration of normal traffic flow. Thank you for your understanding and cooperation, issued by the Public Affairs Division of the Ghana Highways Authority. And the gentleman in that division is right here with us. Ani, exactly what happened?
Thank you very much, my brother. I'm happy to be back again. I mean, on issues like this, I would always not waste time, but to move in and then see how we can add up to public education. Yeah. On that day, as stated in the statement, we're told that this trailer approached the bridge and then went through it, and then the accident occurred. It is unfortunate because whilst approaching the bridge, we had put in place weight limit signages to, as it were, announce to anybody who is that you can't go beyond this bridge with this weight, and yet that happened. So we are talking about, my investigations indicate that he was carrying bags of salt to about 255 tons, and the limit on that bridge is just 25 tons. So clearly, and this is where the challenge again is, and we need to keep talking about some of these things.
10 times overweight.
10 times, you have just said it, overweight, and it's sad. But why would somebody do this? You can tell that this village champion or this living legend, again I call them, have been doing this, and it has happened a number of times until this accident. Look, I mean, just take a look at that, the maximum load. And it's not that this signage was put there after the accident occurred. It's there, it's been there.
Is there a way for them to check their weight before they even get onto the bridge?
Well, maybe before they get to that point, we must have an axle load. But you know how these people operate? Sometimes in the middle of their journey, and then they top up. In the middle of their journey, after going through our axle way bridge stations, then they top up. And then they find a way of getting through. But this is the amount of indiscipline, again, that we are living with. And I think that we must continue to talk about these things and engage all the authorities that matter. Whether the district assembly, the police, they must help us so that we nip some of these things in the bud. Other than that, my brother, I'm telling you, we're getting nowhere.
So these communities have been cut off because this bridge.
Of course, I mean, from North Tongu to the Central Tongu, obviously is cut off. That's why we have provided the alternative routes, that those who are connecting from Adidome to Juapong to Adidome, they must use the Frankadua stretch so that at least, I mean, they don't go through. The whole bridge has to be replaced.
Definitely.
I mean, that's the thing. The whole bridge has to be replaced. And I want to use this opportunity to also congratulate our, and a big thanks to our technical people, our engineers. The district assembly, again, were on top of their game. I mean, when it happened, coordinating with all the necessary authorities to see to it that we see how best we can cordon off the area and then prevent people from accessing. Fortunately for us, whilst he was accessing the bridge, there were no other vehicles. Other than that, you can imagine the casualties that we're going to record. I'm told the driver did not get hurt. His mate did not also get hurt. So, but there are penalties as far as the law is concerned.
Yes, who owns this truck? And
we need to find out. So our investigations, just as I indicated, preliminary or provisional investigations, indicates that the vehicle was overloaded, and the reasons for which we witnessed this accident. It shouldn't happen again. We're just waiting on the investigative authorities for them to come up with their final. We must apply the law, and if you permit me again, I have always quoted the Road Traffic Regulations 2012 LI 2180, which indicates or talks about a lot of issues. With regards to width, length, height, and all that. If I want to go through, I won't finish. But there are penalties that go with some of these incidents.
What is this guy looking at? With taking a truck 10 times over the weight over this bridge?
Obviously, the law must apply. And what it means is that you are charged with some number of penalty units, and then you go to jail. You go to jail. You understand? If it's working for a company, obviously the company will be in the suit. That's what it is. And you see, even before that, I had the opportunity of talking to you the last time, Kafui, that look, we've had situations where some of our bridges, these steel bridges, have been compromised. The integrity of the bridges have been compromised because we have these unscrupulous people, Ghanaians, scrap dealers, who go take out bolts, nuts, and go and sell them and scrap them. And so they weaken the structure of the bridge, compromising their integrity. And some of these things will happen at the blind side, even though our engineers, our technical people continuously do their checks and all that. We come across some of these things. And I've cited, the last time I remember, I cited the bridge that connects 18 to the abattoir area. There was a time they did some checks on that bridge, and people who use that bridge will always testify or attest the fact that they drive on that bridge and it wobbles. Why is it wobbling? It's wobbling because if you go underneath the bridge and you take a look at the surface of the bridge, you realize that most of these bolts and nuts have been taken out.
So you and the other the law enforcing authorities are on the necks of these people.
Yes.
And you will get them.
Yes.
All right.
We surely will. I'm told a few people have been picked up.
Okay.
And they are trying to see what will happen to get. Yes.
Ni Obodai Wentum, Head of Public Affairs, Ghana Highways Authority. Thank you so much for this education, and we'll leave you now to go and...
I thought you could give me some 2 minutes. I want to talk about the works going on. Other than that,
don't have time. We have to go and come.
That's fine.
But thank you as always for responding to the call. You come and give us the education.
Great.
Thank you so much.
I wish you. I'm happy to see my very good friend Wanda Madilo.
Indeed.
And my good friend here too.
So we'll come back after the.
I wish you the best.
We wish you the best, Tony. We'll come back after the AFCON update.